Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day this video finds you. It's your boy Jay here, and we're back at it again with some builds for you to consider using heading into Sunbreak, alright? And today's weapon of choice is going to be the dual blades, alright? So, today's video, dual blade builds you should consider heading into Sunbreak, alright? So, without further ado, let's get cracking, okay? And before you head out, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you're gonna use any of these builds. If you have been using builds from previous weapons, let me know. You know, I'd love to discuss, or tell me how I can improve the builds, or what skills maybe you swapped out to make your build more tailor-made for you. All right, so the first build for today, you already know what it is, man. You see them Narga dual blades, man. It's the 100% crit build. All right, let's take a look. Narga dual blades, right? 198 attack, white sharpness without the need for handicraft, 40% affinity, and it has a 2 slot, okay? And in that 2 slot, I believe I have gemmed in a weakness exploit, okay? So yeah, 40% affinity so far. Kaiser Crown, you knew it was gonna be here. Critical Eye 3. 1 crit boost, and then I gemmed in a speed sharpen, right? So the critical eye 3 helps push us up to 55% affinity just standing around, plus max wex, got 100%. You know how this go, right? So this piece really cements us in the 100% crit, you know, in the 100% crit zone already. The rest of these pieces, you know, bear off chest, you know what this is here for. Attack boost, got defense boost too, and I threw on a protective polish, so you know we can hold on to that white sharpness as long as possible, so we can still cut through those G-rank monsters. So with that being said though, yeah, green sharpness is gonna be a no-go in G-rank. All right, now that the demo is out and we've been playing it, like in the demo they give us weapons with blue sharpness, and as soon as you drop to green, you start bouncing off of everything. I've been hunting hella Ostelos. Anytime I hit green, I immediately have to stop what I'm doing and sharpen, and it takes forever because I don't have my speed sharpen as usual. So this protective polish plus speed sharpen is gonna keep you topped up, and you can go from white to blue, and then when you run out of blue, you gotta sharpen up, man. You gotta sharpen up, okay? Now that we have that knowledge, yeah? And then Valstrax braces are here for the rest of the weakness exploit, paired with the gem that I put on the blades, so we get that 50% affinity when we hit weak points, which is going to be really good because that spiral slash, it seems to work only on parts that are weak points, right? Because sometimes I use spiral slash and I just zoom right through Astalos. I'm like, hey, yo, did I miss? Like, what's going on? But I don't know. The talk online is spiral slash works on weak points, so weakness exploit, I mean, if you're gonna be wanting to use spiral slash, which I mean, who doesn't? The move looks sick, does a whole lot of ticks, so it's gonna pair really well with status builds and elemental builds, which, you know, dual blades are really good at. So yeah, weakness exploit is gonna be a must have for DBs, especially if you're gonna want to be using spiral slash in the future when it comes to Sunbreak, okay? And then another protective polish just so we can keep that white up for longer, right? Angie Coil is here, threw on an attack boost, right? Because it comes with 2 attack boosts and then a 2/1/1 slot. So threw on another attack boost, a stun res, and a speed sharpen. Yeah, these master rank monsters. I said G rank earlier, didn't I? I'm an old head, boy. Anyway, these master rank monsters move quick. I can't tell you how many times I've been stunned hunting Ocelos in the demo because he is cracked out, moving quick, bow, 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 and I'm like, oh dang, here we go. Plus, I mean, he's got Thunder Blight, so like you're gonna get stunned more often. So yeah, stun resistance, in my eyes, after playing a bit of the demo, has gained just a little bit more importance because these monsters are fast, right? Even hunting the Tetranodon, I was like, hey yo, there's not as many openings as what it used to be, bro. My man Tetranodon is hitting me with the E-Honda hands and stuff, you know? So, yeah, stun resistance, you're going to want to bring some stun resistance so that when you do get stunned, you shake out of it and you don't end up dying like I have so many times in that Ostelos demo, right? So, up next, the Golden Hakama for the other 2 pieces of crit boost to pair well with the Kaiser Crown. So we got maximum crit boost so that we do 1.4 times damage instead of 1.25 whenever we land a critical hit on a weak point, whenever you do spiral slash and it hits up. Y'all see TJ? He poked his head in for a little bit, man. He's home from school, man. So he's around. So yeah. Comes with a little bit of latent power, so you do get even more affinity when standing around when certain conditions have been met. So, I mean, at our lowest, we have 55% affinity. Plus the latent power, you're going to get 65% affinity, which is going to pair really well with the 1.4x crit boost. You're going to be doing extra damage. So, it's looking good. Threw on another speed sharpening and another stun resistance, so you can keep that weapon sharp and so you don't get stunned. My talisman, it's a little bit godlike, okay? Look. I got an attack boost 3, windproof 2, which is kind of leftovers, but then I gemmed in a defense boost to get the percent boost from the Baroth Mail, okay? So yeah, that's the build, man. That's the build. Let's look at the chart, run it down. So we end up with max attack boost to help out with this weapon not having super high raw, right? It's 198, so attack plus 10%, you're gonna get another 19 on top. Maybe it rounds up to 20 anyway, but then you get another 10 on top of that. So either you get 29 or 30 plus attack. So you end up with like 220 raw with 100% affinity when you hit weak points. Incredible. Mwah, chef's kiss. Critical Eye 3 is here, comes with the helmet. So this is gonna help push the dual blades into 50% affinity territory, which was the goal. Max crit boost, you know why this is here. 1.4x damage instead of 1.25 with no crit boost. Hell yeah. Weakness exploit, it's the other 50% so that we hit 100% whenever we hit weak points. Defense boost 3, we get a 5% bonus. So, and I mean, defense boost is a 1 slot. You could spare a 1 slot, right? That's what longswords have been saying for forever. Flinch free is just a 1 slot. You could do it. Defense boost is just a 1 slot. And if you've already got on the Baroth chest, you might as well get the 5% boost, right? So let's actually take a look at the defense real quick. Let me go back to my stats. So defense 507, so it's kind of buffed up. It's probably more like 450. We'll call it 450, right? So with level 2, you're at 460. With level 3, right, 5% of 400 is 20 plus another 10. So this is a 30 boost. So the jump from level 2 to level 3 is really big, really worth that 1 slot so that you don't get, you know, knocked out by these master rank monsters so easily. So it's easy. It's a big jump from 2 to 3. Go for it, right? Max speed sharpening, so that 1 polish on the whetstone, you're good to go. Level 2 protective polish, which is gonna be plenty of time as you burn through the protective polish and then burn through your natural white and then burn through your blue, right? And then after you burn through your blue, hunting master rank with green is not an option. Don't do it. Get on your dog and sharpen. It's only 1 pass on a whetstone anyway. You won't have to stop hunting for long, right? Windproof is kind of leftovers on the talisman, but it'll help you hunt the flying wyverns that are going to be in the base tier, you know. Stun res, so that you can easily shake out of stuns when you get comboed by these master rank monsters, because they got combos, okay? Techonodon was not hidden like how he used to be hidden, okay? And then latent power, you're gonna get a little bit extra affinity, but I mean, it just comes with the boots. I mean, I got the boots for the extra critical boost, so it just comes with it. It's leftovers, but it's good leftovers because we're gonna be able to use it. So yeah, and then Dragonheart is leftovers from the arms. Okay, so that's the 100% crit build on the dual blades. This is gonna be incredible, and I'm very much considering using it for real when we head to master rank. So let's that's the boring one, right? You knew the 100% crit was gonna be here. Up next, let's do the poison next. Let's do the poison Chameleos next. I'm gonna save that other one for last. So let's come back over here. Let's pose up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to looking sexy. Ooh, this armor set doesn't actually look all that bad. Look at this. This might be the thumbnail, y'all. Hold on, let me get that little boy out. Oh no, but the cat. Or maybe like no. I like the Sakura tree. Bah. Anyway, next build, status focused build. All right, we got poison. Now DBs are incredible at status and element, right? So you eat for specialist, you're gonna be getting so many poison procs, man. You're gonna be poisoning the monster so much. So yeah, let's look at the equipment first. So ran the dual Chameleos because with a little bit of handicraft we can get to white sharpness. Now I know that's not a lot of sharpness to deal with, right, with the white and the blue, but you know, protective polish is here because you see the death stench brain, right? So with plus protective polish, I think this is going to be enough sharpness for you to manage. And then of course, you know, I got speed sharpening, so you won't have to stop hunting for long when you need to sharpen. But 40 poison, and the slots are incredible. 211, like Heck yeah, heck yeah. And then for those of you who like chaos, myself included, I got Chameleos Soul on here. So as you're attacking, there's a random % chance that you're gonna get an attack buff, a defense buff, or I think like a health buff or something like that. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So, you know, as you're attacking, stuff is just gonna be proccing, and you're gonna be like, okay, that's cool. So yeah. So then after that, oh wait, let me tell you what I gemmed in on the dual Chameleos. 1 weakness exploit and 2 speed sharpening. Cool. So next, Death Stench Brain is here. Comes with 1 protective polish, and then I gemmed on another protective polish, which takes care of 2 out of the 3 of what we need for protective polish. So Noger Mail is here for the 1 point of weakness exploit, because I didn't really feel like using Valstrax Greaves again, you know what I mean? So 1 weakness exploit is here. And then it comes with a 1 slot, and I just threw on flinch for you so we can take this build online and not get disturbed by, you know, everybody swinging at the same time. Rathalos Braces also makes an appearance. All right, got 2 attack boosts, and it has a 2 slot. On that slot, I gemmed in weakness exploit, so we're at 2 weakness exploits so far. Zinogre Coil also is here, comes with latent power, but it comes with a 3 slot, and on that 3 slot, that's where I got some of my handicraft so that we can take the dual Chameleos up to white sharpness, you feel me? And then I gemmed in a speed sharpening on top of that. Ingot Greaves are here for the 2 attack boosts and 2 critical eye, plus a 1 slot, and I just threw on a little poison attack, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the point of the build, man. The point of the build is to get so many poison procs that like the monsters damn near always poison the whole hunt, right? So it being dual blades, and you know you're gonna be applying a lot of status, and 40 poison is nothing to laugh at, you know what I'm saying? Like once we got all the poison attack in, so yeah, this monster's basically gonna stay poisoned. Plus, Spiral Slash has so many hits anyway. Like, bro, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome. And then the charm is gonna be evade window 3 and a thunder attack. No, evade window 2 plus thunder attack. And then I gemmed in another evade window and a protective polish to round out protective polish. Now let me explain myself when it comes to evade window. I put this here in anticipation for using the switch skills that they showed. Remember that like new combo attack that they showed with dual blades in the trailer? I might even splice it in the footage right here, where you cut, and it's like, yeah, it makes you harder to hit. You get to dance around the monster, and based on the description, it sounds like it has some invincibility frames to it. If that's the case, I put this evade window on here so that you can really take advantage of those iframes, right? Especially now, having hunted a little bit in that demo, like I said, having some iframes while still being able to move around and reposition around the monster and still dishing out attack while you're in feral demon mode is going to be incredible. And then also, evade window might affect the switch skill swap as well, right? Because doing that switch skill swap for the iframes is not as easy as I thought it was gonna be when looking at these trailers. Now that I've had some time with the game in my hands, with a build of the game in my hands, I think it's a really old build, but that's another video for another day. I think this will help you evade a lot of damage, right? Coming your way. So that's why I put the evade window here, because dual blades specifically has a switch skill that sounds like it has some iframes to it. So we're gonna extend that window so that we can really take advantage of the repositioning iframe action that they've given us. Okay, now it's a crying shame that I was not able to try it out in the demo because they only gave us 1 new skill each, but whatever, beggars can't be choosers. I get to play a little sprinkle of Sunbreak early, and oh, I love it. We'll talk about the demo later and how I feel. Right now I'm just running through all of the weapons, collecting footage so that I can make another video about that later. But that's not what we're here for, man. We're here for dual blade builds, bro. Oh my god, I almost forgot to look at the chart. See, I got so carried away, bro. Anyway, looking at the chart, I got attack boost 4 so that we get the % boost, right? I told y'all, man, get to those % boosts, right? See, level 1, 2, 3, don't get me wrong, attack +9 is good. However, the % boost, bro. So like attack plus 5%, what is it, 190, so 19 divided by 2, so we'll call it 9, right? That's attack plus 9 plus another 7 on top, so 16 as opposed to just 9. You get an extra 5 for a 2 slot, extra 5 raw for a 2 slot. Pretty good. Go for it, you know what I mean? Anyway, max Wex, it's the best skill in the game. You gotta rock it. is what it is. Protective Polish 3, so that we can maintain that little sliver of white that we got through the Handicraft 1. All right, and then Evade Window 3 is here, so that hopefully when we use that new switch skill that sounds like it has iframes with it, you have even more iframes to use, and so that you take less damage while still outputting attacks, right? You want to stick to the monster like glue and poison while not getting hit, right? I mean, that's the whole don't get hit, bro. Evade Window is going to help you do that, especially with that switch skill that we talked about. Speed Sharpening 3, 1 pass of the Whetstone, you automatically back up to white. Critical Eye 2, just kind of came with the boots. You know, I didn't really like, oh, I gotta get a bunch of crit, but came with the boots, and the boots came with the other 2 attack boosts that I was trying to get, so it's there. Latent Power is kind of leftovers from the chest. Thunder Attack is leftovers. Threw on a Poison Attack 1. I mean, this is just a 1 slot, so if you want to, I don't know, put another point in Flinch Free, maybe put on some defense boost, maybe, I don't know, but it's just a little 1 slot, and it worked with this build to help, you know, with the poison build up and even more poison, right? Because the whole point of this build is to keep the monster poison as long as possible. And then the 1 handicraft needed to take the Chameleos weapons into white sharpness, right? Because I want to send you guys into master rank with access to white sharpness. Having only blue, it ain't cool. And I'm experiencing that right now with the demo. Having only blue ain't it, chief. Because once you run out of blue, you gotta sharpen. We're not swinging green weapons at master rank. I can't do that to you. I won't do that to you. All right. So, last but not least, the last build. Let's go. Rampage DBs. Yes. So Rampage DBs. I saved these for last on purpose because these are special. Rampage DBs are special, and they require another tangent, right? I'm gonna, bro. Go ahead and take that water where you need to take it, my man. Anyway, now I can pose up undisturbed, you know what I'm saying? Look at this. Oof, this might be the thumbnail. Anyway, Rampage DBs, they're special. They're special. So right now, I have them set for Paralysis and Dragon, right? I have 2 elements on my Rampage DBs, and you can do that with your Rampage DBs, which is why I have them here and hold them in such high regard. So let's go to ramp up weapons real quick, and let me find the DBs. Oh my goodness, I got so many DBs in here. Here we go. So boom. So here you can change your first element, right? And you can run whatever the hell you want, right? So what I like to do is I like to look at whatever monster I'm about to hunt, see what status it's most weak against, and then look at the element it's most weak against, and run both the element and the status in tandem, right? Cool, right? That's incredible, like, duh, right? But I mean, you can also, okay, all right. Oh boy, he talking for real. Anyway, or you can do something crazy like run Blast and Poison, or run Sleep and Para. Like, you can run any 2 elements you want. I mean, you could be a Garangom and run Fire and Water if you want. Garangom DB is probably gonna have Fire and Water anyway, so whatever. But you can run whatever combo of elements you want with these Rampage DBs, and the stats are not bad. I mean, right now I've got what, 200 attack and a little bit of blue, so. Right, I mean, with some handicraft on top, you could get a little bit of white out of it. We'll talk about that later when we get there, but that's the reason why Rampage DBs have a spot here, because you could change your secondary element to whatever you want and then run an ailment on top, like, so you can really mix and match combos to I guess you can't run 2 ailments, huh? The secondary can only be an element, whatever. You can run 2 elements, or you can run a status and an element. Incredible, and you get to pick. You get your pick of the litter. However, this does require a little bit more preparation. Like, see how I'm kind of low on defender ticket 6s? I have 2 weeks from today to gather up some more defender ticket 6s so that I can swap the elements around based on what I'm about to go fight, right? So that's why I have Rampage DBs firmly planted in any dual blade like consideration that I use. I use the Rampage DBs all the time just because of that ability. You could just swap the elements for whatever you need, you know? And the stats aren't bad. I mean, let's take a look, right? So 200 attack, not bad. So I got 25 para and 30 dragon, excellent. And then I think that's sharpness type 2. I really should go back and show y'all. Hold on, let me go back and show y'all the whole like Rampage build right quick. That way you guys can make it, you know, an exact carbon copy. So sharpness type 1, I think you can run sharpness 2 or sharpness 4. I mean, sharpness 4 takes too much out of the raw. Sharpness 3, it's a lot of blue, but I don't think you can get to white. So that's why I stuck with sharpness 1 and then sprinkled a handicraft on top to get to white. You know, plus protective polish and speed sharpening. It's not going to be any trouble to really manage and keep white and blue when you're hunting, right? So yeah, and then I got paralysis 2 and then dragon 3. So I guess that is all of the rampage slots. So this is my rampage setup. I'm gonna leave it here for a little bit so you guys can pause the video, copy the setup if you want to copy the setup. Okay, cool. Now let's go back under the Sakura tree and talk about the armor. Cool? You know what I'm saying? You know we gotta pose up. All right, boom. Oh no, not the chart, not yet. So Rampage, dual blades, 200 attack, sprinkle of white because we got handicraft somewhere in here, 25 para, 30 dragon, and you can swap those elements and statuses out as much as you please, so long as you have the tickets for them. So use the 2 weeks we have prior to release to gather up as many Rampage tickets as you need. I mean, Monster Hunter Rise is what, 50% off on the eShop right now anyway, so a bunch of newcomers are buying it now because I imagine some people were gonna hold out and say, I'm not buying Rise till the G-Rank come out. Now that it's half off, people are buying, so people are probably running Rampages. I don't think you're gonna have trouble finding people to run Rampages with, especially now that we know that they're not coming to Master Rank. There's not going to be Master Rank Rampages. So use this time to gather up the tickets you need so that you can swap these elements on the fly. Yeah? And then Kaiser Crown is here. You know my Kaiser Crown is here. 3 crit eye, 1 crit boost, a speed sharpening. I mean, it's best in slot helmet, right? I threw on a speed sharpening with the 1 slot. Vaik mail, right? So this mail has no skills, but it comes with a 3, 2, and a 1 slot. Very good. That's where I got my handicraft from. I threw on a critical boost on top and another speed sharpening so that it pairs well with the Kaiser Crown, and you do more damage per crit every time you land a crit. Now it's not 100% crit, but like with weakness exploit, and you see it maxed right here with the Valstrax braces, right? Because it comes with 2, and I threw on a weakness exploit on top. So with weakness exploit plus this 15% right here, you're at 65% affinity. Not horrible, not bad, you know. So with the 65% affinity, every time you land a crit, so far, I don't think I did get the 3rd critical boost, so you're gonna get 1.4x crit damage. You know what I mean? So you might as well just take advantage of it and use it. So Anjanath Coil is here. We got 2 attack boosts, a crit boost, and then I throw on a speed sharpening and a stun resistance. You already know why speed sharpening and stun resistance are here, and I maxed out the crit boost with this. Ingot Greaves are here for 2 more attack boosts and 2 more points of critical eye. So we're not at 65%, we're at, I think that's 75% affinity on a weak point. And Spiral Slash only hits weak points, so you know Spiral Slash about to do mad damage, especially if you've got, say, I don't know, Blast and the monster's weakness, you know, because element on dual blades is incredible because you're going to be doing so many hits. And I know y'all have used Spiral Slash in the demo, bro. It's looks incredible. I might even sprinkle a clip on here just so y'all could see it in action. Anyway, and then we got the charm, which is the same evade window charm from before because of that switch skill, right, that I talked about before. It might have some iframe, so I really want you guys to be able to take advantage of the iframe and have an easier time doing it. And then we got Protective Polish 2 right here to round it out. I think I got a Protective Polish somewhere else, or maybe I only got 2 on this build. Don't know. That's why we go to the chart to see everything, right? So we got Critical Eye 5 on this build, right? So 25%, yeah, 75%. 25% plus the max Wex with the 50% on a weak point. Bang, boom, bow, plus max crit boost. So you're gonna be doing hella damage with your crits, man. It's gonna go crazy. Attack boost 4, we're into the 5% territory, which is 10 plus 7, so 17 raw for you know, level 4 attack boost. Easy to get, and we didn't have to gem in any of this. We just got 2 from Angie Coil, 2 from the Greaves. Easy. Max speed sharpening, level 2 protective polish, so that we can keep that white sharpness around for a whole lot longer than what it usually would be. And you know, it's very easy to sharpen your weapon. 1 pass on a whetstone, you're back to white. Easy. Evade window 2, hopefully it pairs well with that new switch skill. That's a little speculation on my part, but that's why it's here. And you know, that's why you guys watch these videos, man, because I make these builds. They're not cookie cutter. I'm not stealing builds from nobody. I see what I see, and I'm like, maybe this will pair well with this new skill and blah blah blah. So that's why I'm making these videos, man. For unique builds, are they the most super meta? Probably not. Can you make them better? Hell yeah, and I wholeheartedly encourage such behavior. Okay. Also, stun resistance 2 is here, and then thunder attack 1 is leftovers from my charm. Handicraft 1 is here so that we get white, and then Dragon Heart is leftovers from the arms. Okay, so yes, that's gonna be some double blade builds for you to consider heading into Sunbreak. Okay, now I know all of these builds are gonna be super outdated, like ASAP, right? Excuse me, leftovers from that cold I got. Anyway, I know all these builds are gonna be super outdated as soon as like it hits, but maybe we can start adding some of the master rank parts and the master rank armors, and maybe you upgrade some of these DBs to the master rank level, and you've got a good base to start with. And I think these builds will be able to take down probably the entire first tier of the master rank tier. So you can just hold on to this build while you farm up some of those first rank monsters that were gonna be, you know, appearing, and then from there, you know, we get new builds, we get new skills, we get new slots, we get new everything, man. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped, especially now having played the demo and having a feel for it in my hands, man. God, it's gonna be the longest 2 weeks ever, but you know, that's all right. I'll be making videos on the demo. Like I said, I'm running through all the weapons just to kind of get a feel for everything, just to get a feel for a switch skill swapping and using some of the new skills that they gave us access to in the demo. But yeah, those are 3 dual blade builds you should consider heading into Sunbreak. And as always, people, don't forget to help me defeat the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe down below, comment down below, leave a like, and as always, people, happy hunting. Peace.